What the man? Hey guys, welcome back to News Insomniac, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And let me just tell you something right now. There are three things in this world that I hate more than anything else. 1, taxes. 2, 3, hackers. And it seems like to be a common trend, if you want to call it that. You know, hackers is a thing in this day and age. Welcome to 2023, folks, where pretty much everything you know and love or highly anticipating can be potentially hacked. This is crazy. I can't stand it anymore. Gone are the days where I can no longer get excited or highly anticipate something that I'm looking forward to seeing without the potential possibility of there being a leak, because some out there has nothing better to do and they just want to leak your I can't stand it anymore. We actually have an article here from comicbook.com, which I'm going to go ahead and read to you and then we will discuss. But this problem it's cancer. It's literal cancer. And not to mention, it's happening to one of the developers that literally are the ones that don't deserve it at all. And that's Insomniac Games. You know, that amazing little wholesome developer company that's owned by PlayStation, who actually happened to develop our favorite games, the Marvel Spider-Man games. And of course, they're making Marvel's Wolverine, which is still in development. And I'm going to explain to you as to why that is a problem, which I really shouldn't. But some people out there really do believe that it's actually good news. We're going to be getting some information about Wolverine. So anyways, let's go ahead and read the article here. It says here, Marvel's Wolverine leaks possible following Insomniac Games cyber attack. PlayStation is investigating the hack that has impacted Insomniac Games. Now remember, this was originally reported, but as it turns out, it's really true. It's actually real. It's actually happening. Leaks tied to Marvel's Wolverine, the upcoming game for PlayStation 5, are in danger of appearing online in the coming days for following a cyber attack that has impacted the developer Insomniac Games. In the wake of Marvel Spider-Man 2 releasing back in October, PlayStation fans have been eager to see more of Wolverine, which is the next major project from Insomniac. Outside of his initial teaser trailer that was unveiled back in 2021 of September, Marvel's Wolverine hasn't been shown off in any capacity over the past 2 years. Now, Insomniac and PlayStation are being held at ransom by an entity that has claimed to have hacked and the developer and is now threatening to leak vital information tied to Wolverine. I also read a report somewhere on Twitter. I can't remember who it is. I apologize if I can't credit you right now because I'm so frustrated at the fact that this is happening to Insomniac Games of all developers. Again, not to mention, they don't deserve it. There's a report saying that they have 7 days to release the information unless they pay $2 million or 50 Bitcoin, which I can't believe that's still a thing, to, pay them, or else they're going to release the information about Marvel's Wolverine. What the The original reported by Cyber Daily, a ransomware group known as Ricida has claimed to have successfully hacked Insomniac Games. How the are these people even doing that anyways? Wouldn't you have to have some sort of insider in Insomniac Games to provide some way of gaining access to personal information of Insomniac Games? How the are they even hacking them? I'm sorry if I'm being vulgar, but it's just so frustrating. I'm so tired of this and has received details not only tied to Marvel's Wolverine, but also various employees at the company. And even though Yuri Lowenthal is not an employee there, he's a freelance voice actor, apparently there's some information about him that also got leaked. It's scary. To verify this hack, Ricida has already posted a handful of screenshots that seem to stem from the Wolverine video game, which I happen to, I guess you can say, allegedly see one of these screenshots. And I say allegedly, quote unquote, because I'm not entirely sure if the screenshots that I saw were real. Yes, I came across it by accident when I was scrolling to Twitter. X, shame on me for doing that. But the thing about this picture that I came across was incredibly blurry, conveniently so. And I'm not going to show it here because I don't want to run the risk of getting my channel struck or anything like that. But I'm not going to do that here. So if you guys want to look it up for yourself, go ahead and do so. But I highly stress that you don't do that because it'll just ruin the excitement and everything. To verify this hack, Ricida has already posted a handful of screenshots, which I already read already. Ricida has threatened to publish all of the materials that it has gained as part of this hack 7 days from now, and is also hosting an auction for the materials that begins at the equivalent of $2 million in Bitcoin. Why the are they going to auction this? Also, if people are so excited, then they will know better, and it'll be in their best interest not to freaking partake in this auction or to get any information. Doesn't anybody want to be excited about a new game these days anymore? God damn! We are already aware of reports that Insomniac Games have been the victim of a cyber attack. A representative from PlayStation said in the wake of this report in a statement given to VGC, "We are currently investigating the situation. We have no reason to believe that any other SIE or Sony divisions have been impacted." Obviously, the situation is a terrible one for those at Insomniac and PlayStation. Assuming that Vicedia has claimed is true, cyber attacks that result in major leaks tied to various video games have become more common over the past few years. They got to do something better about their security, PlayStation. Like PlayStation, Sony, do something. With 2022 substantial leak associated with Grand Theft Auto 6 being the most notable example, for now, it remains to be seen what happens with this ordeal involving Insomniac. But we'll be sure to update you here on comicbook.com as more information comes out. And that's pretty much it. And to further add more to this topic, and I saw this comment talking about how it's a good thing that we're getting, it's good news that we're getting these leaks out. It is not. Leaks can lead to serious repercussions, which I don't really need to explain, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you a few examples as to why this is not a good thing, and it's not certainly good news. First of all, I can understand why the prospect of learning more about like a new game's development is really intriguing, and like leaks can totally like pose a significant challenge for developers and in the gaming community. So a few reasons as to why this is not a good thing is because, one, spoilers and disrupted marketing plans can happen as a result of these leaks. Diminished excitement for and anticipation is like gone, and there's potential misinformation, which we can probably be reading here right now. This can also be misinformation. Discovering details about a game through leaks, like really reduces the genuine excitement that we all have in ourselves, and that anticipation the developers aim to build that's like leading up to a release. It really like takes away from that intended impact of like official announcements and trailers, because it's not going to be any news anymore. It's not going to be really exciting for us where we already know what to expect. I really want to feel like what I'm excited about. Like, I really want to feel that genuine excitement. And, this is negative. This is going to lead to negative impact on developers' morale, knowing that their hard work, and creative efforts have been like prematurely exposed. It's really demoralizing when you really think about it. And, it may also lead to like increased pressure to make changes to the game, last minute changes to the game, that is, because knowing that the information that got leaked, they're going to have to like, scramble up and come up with new ideas. So that way that excitement can still be there for the fans and for the gamers that are anticipating that game. These leaks can really compromise the quality of the game. It's going to force developers to make a lot of changes. And intellectual property and security concerns, which I don't really need to address, but I'm going to anyways. These leaks, they may have like involved unauthorized to intellectual property and sensitive information. This not only jeopardizes like the security of the developers' work, but also like raises ethical and legal concerns surrounding like the protection of like creative assets. So all those reasons that I listed is why it's not good news to, have like these leaks out there. This is nowhere near good news. Again, this can have serious repercussions, and this isn't good. The anticipation is killed off. The marketing is disrupted. This really lowers the morale of the developers out there who are working really hard to create these amazing games for us. And it's just a really thing, honestly. And I'm really disappointed. And of all developers, I'm not saying like to go ahead and target another one that probably deserves a little bit more, but honestly, no gaming developing studio deserves to get hacked and have their information leaked out there. This is really scary and dangerous, and this is just horrible, and this needs to stop now. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I'm just really disappointed. I don't know what else to say. Like, this is horrible. It's really bad. I don't know what else to say. I'm just completely bummed out, frustrated, and the fact that this is happening to a studio who works hard and takes pride in their craft is kind of, it's kind of hurtful in a way, and it's kind of, I really do back up Insomniac Games. I really do support them in everything that they do. I know that they don't really know that I exist, but when something like this happens to something that you care like happens to like an entity or an establishment that you really care about, it's like you kind of feel for them in a way. That's it. You can't really help but feel for them. But anyway, you let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. That's all I really wanted to discuss, guys. And yeah, see you later. Bye.